Welcome, friends. We're so glad to have so many of you here tonight. We're in the third-ish or something traveling exhibitions forum. I don't know, Mac, how many forums have there been in the 20 plus years? But we're happy that Cindy and I can sort of take over and host this forum for once. So thank you. Thank you, Matt, for your many years of leading this event and laying such a good groundwork and for trusting us to carry the torch going forward and bring this gathering together of our traveling exhibitionist colleagues and celebrate the work we do as an industry. For those of you who haven't met, I'm John Shaw with Museum XP, and Museum XP is an extension of the museum exhibit staff for product management, exhibit design, content development, and we've done a lot of work in traveling exhibits, and we just want to do our part to continue the great work that everyone in this room already does. We also have taken over from that the traveling exhibitions database, which we're now calling TREX. And if many of you already have subscriptions to the database, but if you don't, there's information on your tables so that you can subscribe to the database, add your exhibits, and if you have exhibits already listed, please do update that. We do have a lot of subscribers that are accessing that information and find it very useful. So we have over 400 exhibits listed in the database that came over from what had previously been hosted at informallearning.com, and we're adding more stuff to the database every day. In fact, one of the things that we want to do moving forward is to add exhibit vendors as they can provide their service listing as well. So that will be an addition that's coming either later this year or early next year. And we have actually some of the vendors have slides in the presentation at the end here, so stick around for that. Also on the traveling exhibits database, you'll find some key insights. Museum XP does reports quarterly, semi-annually on traveling exhibitions and what's being posted at museums around the country. So we just released this week a new report on Aztec number institutions, so you'll find that on traveling-exhibits.com, the traveling exhibits database. So if you have any questions on that, feel free to reach out to Cynthia or myself, and we'd be glad to tell you more. This, as I mentioned, is our first time hosting this event. We're learning and making mistakes and want to continue to improve. So please do give us feedback on what's working, what you would like to see in the future. We want to make this event work for all of us as an industry and celebrate our successes. So feel free to reach out if you have any feedback. And of course, this would not be possible without our great sponsors. We make this event free, so it is open and anyone can attend, but that's only possible because of the generous support of supporters like Imagine Exhibitions. Please stand and be recognized. Little Ray's Exhibitions. Level Exhibitions. EG in Culturna. And AI, the Artificial Intelligence Exhibition. Also, our friends that supported us, Lucy Creative, Raven Studio, and Exhibition Hub. We really appreciate all the support, and you guys and your financial support as well allowed us to rent the space, provide all the drinks, provide all the snacks, and just throw out a great party, which is really all we want to do. And to dial it up a notch this year, we decided that we really need to celebrate our successes with some traveling exhibition awards. And we thought, what better place than the Hall of Honor at the NASCAR Hall of Fame, where they do their inductions for all their winners, to start a new tradition within traveling exhibits. And so we have 6 awards that we're going to be giving out tonight. They were, we collected nominations over the past month and a half, and they selected via peer votes from all of the folks in this room and beyond that are on our mailing list of over 3,000 exhibitions professionals. So I'll hand it over to Cynthia Brown, my business partner and colleague, who I meant to introduce earlier and I forgot to. So, Traveling Exhibition Awards.
I'll let it slide. Unintended. So John, as John said, I'm Cynthia Brown, and I'm the counterpart of Museum TREX, and we're so excited to have you all here. There are some spaces that are still available here in the front. There's a couple of cocktail tables over here on the left. We are definitely a family here, so introduce yourself to some folks, get cozy. I think one of the reasons why we really want to do these awards too is that we really wholeheartedly believe that high tide brings all boats. And through this amazing community, I know I have grown as a human and as a professional and seen so many awesome things happening, and we just really want to acknowledge that. So thank you for coming along on this journey with us, and we're really excited to celebrate all of you. All right, so as John mentioned, these are all peer nominated and peer selected. So up first, we have most innovative or inventive interactive experience.
And the nominees are
Fantastic Piece, The Wonder of Nature, the Natural History Museum of London. And we'll hold our applause to the end. Crayola Idea Works, the Creativity Exhibition by Innovative Exhibitions. John, help me out with the Spanish.
Creatividad Silvestre, Wild Creativity.
By Amzi. Wild Color by the Field Museum. Emotions at Play with Pixar's Inside Out, the Children's Museum of Pittsburgh.
And the winner is...
Drum roll, please. The most innovative or inventive interactive experience award winner is Emotions at Play with Pixar's Inside Out. Congrats. And Anne, you do have a minute if you'd like to say any remarks. We're going to put you on the spot.
Thank you. Totally unexpected, but I'm really excited to bring it back to the team. So, yay, thank you all.
Thank you. All right, next up we have Best Wow Moment. So these were the moments that completely took your breath away, the objects that you couldn't believe you were standing in front of, the crazy immersive media treatment that you were trying to figure out how exactly they did it. Up first, we have Harry Potter the Exhibition by Imagine Exhibitions. Sensory Odyssey by, help me out my French friends.
Museum National d'Histoire Naturelle.
I studied German. Becoming Jane, the Evolution of Dr. Jane Goodall by the National Geographic Museum. Sharks by the Australian Museum. Survival of the Slowest, Little Ray's Exhibitions.
And the winner is...
Purple Face. Becoming Jane, National Geographic Museum. Cynthia, we're totally putting you on the spot.
I get to be Diana.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome to say a few words, you don't have to.
I don't have to, but there are still slots available.
I do just have to add, if you haven't seen this exhibit, the range
It's
of
wow.
interactives is amazing. All right, up next we have Best Interpretation of a Topic. Emmett Till and Mamie Till Mobley, Let the World See by the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. Being and Belonging by the Royal Ontario Museum. Death, Life's Mysteries, Field Museum. Love Me Gender by Musée de la Civilisation. The Science of Guinness World Records, Science North.
And the winner is...
Best interpretation of the topic goes to Death, Life's Mysteries, the Field Museum. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll hear more about it shortly.
She's holding her next to it.
All right.
Next
and
category.
next category, and I'm actually gonna call Troy up here to help us out.
Come on, Troy.
Troy with Imagine Exhibitions, thank you so much for being our presenting sponsor. They're gonna help us out with these awards that are specifically geared towards host venues.
Thank you.
Thanks, John and Cynthia, and thank you for putting on this event. This hasn't been done, I don't think, for years. I know Nate did it, and it's really nice to recognize all the wonderful exhibitions that are out there, and truly there are. Everybody's a winner that puts them in. It's hard to, I'm sure, to pick one. So for me, the ones that I'm presenting, the best local traveling exhibit enhancement nominees are Bell Museum for snow, Montreal Science Center with Hockey Faster Than Ever, the Whitty Museum for Tyrannosaurus Meet the Family, Creative Discovery Museum for Wildcrafts Ocean Adventure, and the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences, Spiders Fear to Fascination. And the winner is...
Drum roll, please. Montreal Science Center.
Where are we at, Isabel? Come up here.
Would you do the honors, Troy?
Bring it in. Say something. I get a little speech.
So we said yes to the Australians to help them with the hockey content because we're from Montreal.
Congratulations, Montreal Science Center.
Okay, we have one more award for you.
Final award is the best host museum, which we all think we are. The Farmington Museum. Oh, here we go in the middle. I'm just looking all over. I would agree, COSA is great as well. COSA. The Denver Museum of Nature and Science. All great places. National Children's Museum. And the Michigan Science Center. I think that's on the first part. And Franklin, yes. I was looking for the winner it is.
These are the folks that we just absolutely love working with. So, congrats.
I just want to thank Lisa Decker and our amazing design and installation team. Colleen Roofs know Lisa, and she is the best gosh darn project manager ever. So shout out to her and the team. Thank you.
And once again, thank you again to our sponsors. Troy? Or sorry, Angela, you're up.
Just so I'm going to set this, you can come up, but I'm going to set the stage for how this works since we have slides and we haven't done that before. We do have a clicker here. So when you come up to present, you'll have 2 minutes. You have the clicker, so you'll have control of your slides you've submitted. And we'll remind you when your time is coming up. And if you are up next, please just feel free to come up and stand on the side so we can kind of keep things going and run smoothly. So, Angela.
And I'm just gonna quickly also add, sorry, Angela, there is a cheat screen, so you don't have to turn around. And Sarah Myers is going to cast the timer from that. So get ready, no pressure. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Angela Henry. Imagine Exhibitions has more than 35 traveling exhibitions. We range from 6 to 10,000 square feet, up over 20,000 square feet. Tonight, I will very quickly tell you about our 5 newest. Brick Planet. We're once again working with renowned artist Sean Kenny to produce 2 timeless indoor exhibitions, 6 to 10,000 square feet, and bilingual in both English and Spanish. Brick Planet, a magical journey made with Lego bricks. Embark on a journey alongside artist Sean Kenny, discovering how the beauty of our planet has inspired his art. Travel with him through 7 different galleries of interactive and immersive ecosystems from the Arctic to the Savannah. Ooh, losing my voice. While learning amazing scientific facts and exploring one-of-a-kind sculptures. Rediscover how both science and art help us to understand and connect to the natural world. Brick Planet even offers the ability to add local collections. Brickmaster Studio, build with Lego works like a pro. Begin your 5-gallery adventure in the real workshop of Sean Kenny. Become an apprentice, uncover and apply the scientific principles and processes behind what it takes to create such amazing art, and traverse the interactive spaces of shape, color, and structure. Add your work to the gallery wall at the end, and graduate with your cap and gown from Sean Kenny's Brick Academy. Living. Ice Dinosaurs, which we've talked about forever and a day, is finally set to premiere in spring of 24. Come talk to us about more booking information. Food, Science of Culture and Cuisine, offers 6,000 square feet of sensory experimentation. It's not just about taste. All the senses get involved. Sight, smell, hearing, and touch all play vital roles in our ability to taste and feel things. Immerse yourself while exploring the time-honored traditions of gathering around the table. From our partners in River Science, explore the culinary world through science and culture. And finally, our latest concept in development, The Wonders of Africa. This 5 to 7,500 square foot exhibition is a dynamic journey through the essence of this fascinating continent. Immerse yourself in the beauty of the African landscapes, the diversity of the wildlife, and the rich tapestry of the cultures that define this remarkable part of the world. Come to see us at Booth 12, talk more in depth about these concepts, and next up is our partners at Science.
G'day, my name's John, and I'm from Australia, and I'm from SciTech. So at SciTech, we create highly interactive and engaging exhibitions. Topics include space, spycraft, human body, planet Earth, and even the science that we find in our own backyards. We build these for our audiences in Perth, because in Australia we don't have any travelling exhibitions, and in particular they're not very hands-on. So we believe that learning is best done through play, through getting involved, getting your hands on to the exhibits. The ones that we do, really highly interactive. And we reckon we're on a bit of a winning formula. They're absolute crowd pleasers, they're highly interactive, they've been thoroughly road tested by our own audiences before they hit the market here in the USA. They're robust. There's absolutely nothing worse than coming up to an exhibit to try and interact with it and finding that it's out of order or it's not working for you. Ours have had at least 12 months of rigorous testing by 6-year-old Australian boys before they hit the market here. In some of the logistics, they occupy about 5 to 7,500 square feet. They pack down into 2 shipping containers so they keep your freight costs low. They're easy to bump in, quick to bump in, quick to bump out, and we have availability. And if you want to make a booking or find out more, then get yourself to the Imagine booth at the exhibition hall. Have a chat with Debbie, Troy, or Angela. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, the big one, Paul. Yeah, the big one.
Hi, Nicole.
All right,
here. Congratulations, John. I didn't forget Cynthia though, so for putting this on, it's awesome. It's great to be here. Just want to introduce you to a few kind of new things we have on the go. We have 7 current touring exhibits. Some other things that are a little bit less known services that we're getting a lot of attention for right now. We do traveling exhibits, but we're also doing custom sculptures, climbable sculptures. We have probably the best sculptor in North America right now on our team, and 4 other people running that department. We're really excited about it. We also do, we are an accredited zoo. We do animal care training. If anybody has live animals, nature centers, if they want an audit of what they're doing, we will come in, we'll help you set up a nature center if you want. We can help audit your team. I'm very involved. I sit on the board of directors of Canada's accredited zoos, and we're having an excellent team for that. We also do on-site educational programs. It's not just exhibits. This summer we had 2 different locations where we were running educational programs. We brought in everything, animals, what was needed, and we're doing interactive educational programs. So we don't just do traveling exhibit galleries, we actually do educational programs as well on your property. And last but not least, design and fabrication. We've done a lot of work recently, literally from exhibit design, interpretive signage for other institutions, educational materials. I think we have a really unique approach to how we engage and interact with people. We're very proud of that. So if you want any information on that, I would go back, but I don't know how to use this. So there's some examples of the work that we were doing. And we have a brand new outdoor exhibit. We have 3 outdoor exhibits now on the sculptures. The first one is Wildlife Rescue, which was a take on an existing indoor exhibit that we have with stories of conservation. If you have outdoor space, it's beautiful. You'll see it. We have 3 statues here in the exhibit hall. And we have 3 new exhibits coming. Monsters of the Abyss, which is super exciting. It's opening at the Vancouver Aquarium. If you want to go see it, turtles and Wild World, which is redevelopment. Thank you, Sarah. I almost did it. I was so close. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, good evening. I'm Carrie O'Keefe, Director of Business Development at Exhibits Development Group. It's nice to see everybody. I had a TikTok performed, but I couldn't present all our exhibits in that time frame. So come see us at Loop 902 and you can see that TikTok, okay? All right, so excited to present today Samurai, Sunrise Sunset, Discovery Centuries of Japan's formidable histories throughout magical craft, armor, weapons, intimate personal artifacts, drawing from the rich and varied Japanese collection of museum. Steibert, Florence, Italy, recognized as one of the most extraordinary collections outside of Japan. The exhibition is available from 2024 and beyond. Dinosaurs. Bring in the revenue to the institutions, right? All right, evolution is a unique experience that pushes the boundaries of scientific education through immersive environments. Evolution will make America's premiere in spring of 2024. It is available in June and beyond, 2024 and beyond. Next, we have 2 highly sought after exhibitions, Dinosaurs of Sahara and Spinosaurus from the UC Chicago Paul Sereno Fossil Lab, and showcases discovery made by Paul Sereno in his 2022 exhibition for the Sahara. It's pretty impressive. Please reach out for more education on that because it's quite impressive. And they're available 2024 and beyond. Electric Playhouse Scrambles. If you have not seen this, please reach out. This is a hands-free immersive exhibition, artistic interactive experience that's proven to be a great success with repeated visitors and flexibility and sizing, also 5,000 to 10,000. Announcing Sherlock, the second tour. No shit, Sherlock. It is available in 2024 and beyond. And thank you, please come see us. We have a party at the Brooklyn Collective tomorrow night. See Jessica and Harvey, or Harry, I'm sorry, or Harvey. Nervous, obviously. So thank you very much. Come see us and we will give you more information. Thank you.
She's on her way. There is no line at the bar, so feel free to grab another drink.
Hello, my name is Steven. I'm a Svensson. I just joined EDT's team. I'll be working from Europe and covering Europe and the Middle East. But I'm here today to present our new collaboration with Houston Museum of Nature and Science. We are so honored to be working with Joe Bartsch and Lisa Rigori, and we are in development with some amazing projects. Sharks, masterpieces of the Mineral Kingdom, and death by natural causes. We are in development, and with sharks, it's going to be the myth, the monsters, the myth. And visitors will have the opportunity to dive deep into the world of sharks. It will be approximately 5,000 to 8,000 square feet, and that's always a crowd pleaser. We also have masterpieces of the Mineral Kingdom, which is the most amazing collection from the Houston Museum of Nature and Science. We're going to create a traveling exhibition. It's going to be amazing, and you have to come by our booth. It's 902, and meet Carrie and me. We'll tell you all about it. And we also do death by natural causes, which will take visitors on a journey through interactive stations, where they will learn about the many dangers of the natural world. And most importantly, we'll have an amazing party tomorrow, and we'll have species taken from the Houston Museum of Nature and Science and show you 6 amazing examples of minerals. And if you come to our booth, you might get an invitation.
Good evening, I'm H.P. Nicholas. I'm representing AI, the mind in the machine. I'm sure none of you have heard of artificial intelligence. So I'm going to let my AI tell you about the exhibit. For those of you that don't know, ChatGPT can now be downloaded to your phone. So I'm going to have ChatGPT please tell these people about our AI exhibit.
All right then, I promise this speech will be less than 60 seconds long. This artificial intelligence exhibit is focused on teaching visitors of all ages about AI. It's called AI, your mind in the machine. AI technology is becoming a big part of our lives, and this exhibit will explain how AI works. Using lots of interactives, along with games and puzzles, visitors will discover how ChatGPT works, how driverless cars work, how computers can make decisions. You will find all the answers in our new artificial intelligence exhibit. We're taking reservations right now for 2024, so come and ask me about booking and schedules. I will tell you everything you need to know. See you soon.
Thank you. For those of you that are here through the weekend, I've been asked to do a session on AI in the museum community. It's not a pitch for this, it's actually discussing ways you can use AI in your museums and science centers. That's on Sunday at 11:15. For those of you that remember me from the guitar era, we still have a couple of guitar exhibits that are on the road after more than a decade. Those are still available now. All of them available immediately. So if you're interested in AI, come look me up. Thank you.
I'm John Zoller. I'm the executive producer for Exhibition Hub. We create, produce, and distribute immersive exhibitions, experiences, and attractions across the United States and around the world. So one of the exhibits, the way that we create our exhibits is using traditional museum storytelling techniques overlaid with cutting-edge technology, including 4K 360 projection and virtual reality. So in the exhibit, Van Gogh, the Immersive Experience, we can literally place guests inside of the artist's painting. Our immersive exhibits also for artists include Monet, Gustav Klimt, and several others, and they're available for your institutions. Our immersive exhibitions, Diamonds Alive and Bubble Planet, can literally transport guests from where they are to another place in time. So back to the Mesozoic era, or to the magical alternate reality of Bubble Planet, which is as fun as it sounds. Art of the Brick is an exhibition that we're touring internationally and across the US now. The main reason I've come to this conference is because I think that Art of the Brick is the perfect exhibition for science centers. It's the humble Lego brick combined with the genius of renowned Lego artist Nathan Savoya, create incredible engineering marvels that are also sculptures that represent the human form, the human condition, and also explore the natural world. It's uplifting, inspiring, profound, and playful, and sure to delight your guests. Got a lot of Art of the Brick swag at booth 914, so happy to pass it out so you can talk to you more about it. We also, Exhibition Hub also operates around 20 venues around the world, and we're looking for content. We have various size exhibits, so various size venues, so please stop by booth 914 we can talk about it. Thank you.
Wow. I get to be on a stage and be in charge of the clicker.
Yeah.
Don't let the power go to your head. Big time, I know, right? Someone take a picture for my wife. By the way, if this whets your appetite for driving NASCAR, I might come down to South Florida. That's how they roll. So, first up, Disney 100 exhibition. The Disney company turns 100 years old in 10 days. And our Disney 100 exhibition, not exactly brand new, but it's still wet behind ears. Debuted at Abby's lovely Franklin Institute. And we're taking it to our friend John Zoller in Chicago next. So it's not just a retrospective, it's not a walkthrough timeline. It's about 15,000 square feet celebrating the art, the creativity, and the innovation of the Walt Disney Company. So very fun photo ops. Of course, there are props from movies, and there are interactives and costumes, and it's very engaging. I would say, it's good for all ages. And we have an international version, which is my friends and colleagues are setting up right this minute, if you're not in bed, in London. So if you're overseas, you can also book it. There's some cool pictures of what it looks like. There's really cool photo ops, and there's some neat people very happy. Our brand new exhibit hasn't debuted yet, but is about to at Takina in New Zealand, in Wellington. It opens in December. Earth's Mightiest Exhibition. So this is a follow-up to the show that we currently have at the Discovery Place here in Charlotte. So go see it, Sunday night party. I'll be there, Spider-Man will be there, it's awesome. It's about 10,000 square feet, and it's also about the history of the company. It's about the Marvel comic company. It has original art, it has very cool photo ops, and the new one has different photo ops, which are really awesome, and of course, updated content. So that's, let me say that's available 2024 and beyond. And if you're in Europe, the one that's in the Discovery Place is going to go over there, so for all y'all who are Europeans. And then, last but not least, Spider-Man, limited engagement. The show is almost done touring, but you too could book Spider-Man. It's smaller, 7,500 square feet, but he's famous.
am Gina. I'm from the Museum of Innovation and Science, aka MySci, in Capital Region of New York, which is probably nobody's heard of Schenectady. We're a museum of engineers, and we are excited about announcing our first exhibit. Excuse me, whoops, wrong way. I am not the engineer. I'm a paleontologist. I've known that list forever. So. Anyway, let's connect, exploring communication technology. And we're really excited about this exhibit. It's highly interactive because we are engineers in our museum. And this exhibit really takes you on the journey of communication technology, from smoke signals to your telephone. It's a 5,000 square foot modular exhibit. It's been tested on our floor for 9 months. We are in the process of rebuilding it right now. It'll be ready for 2024. It comes in 2 trucks. It rolls right off. You don't need anybody to help you with it. It's in 5 sections, and each section goes through a very specific communication, and it's packed with interactives to include ancient messages from the Roman days all the way to an interactive map of all the satellites orbiting around the Earth. It also really includes a lot of objects, and these are everyday objects that we teach kids how they work. So the exhibit actually goes along with next generation science standards, Common Core curriculum, and has been tested on a bunch of school groups. So we're really happy with that. And this is not our first exhibit that we're putting out. We have 2 more that's coming out that have been tested. One is on the science of cooking, and the other one is on seeing ourselves from portraiture to selfies. I have a little pamphlet if you would like to see it. And I'm really excited about this because we're a small but mighty museum, and thank you for your time. And
Hello everyone, I'm Troy Carlson with Stage 9 Exhibitions, and I thought I should start with a joke because we're at NASCAR. So, why do NASCAR drivers eat before the race? Because they get indigestion. That's where our Indy fans are. So I'm from Stage 9 Exhibitions. We have 9 exhibitions that are touring the world. We have Opnology, Animation Academy, Holly Heroes, Toytopia, Expedition Dinosaur, Rise of Animals, and I'm forgetting a child there. Dragon, Lost World of Dragons, and Sweet. We recently opened. We had several great openings. Our crew's been doing an amazing job. Record attendance over in New Zealand at Baranaki with our Holly Heroes exhibition. Rise of Animals had record attendance at Mosh in Jacksonville. And I just came from the opening of Opnology at the Comic-Con Museum in Balboa Park. And we are offering, anyone who wants to see Opnology in San Diego, we're offering a free flight and accommodations for 2. Anyone who wants to see it, it's a beautiful exhibition on popular culture and technology and many of the future technologies that we're all experiencing, especially artificial intelligence, driverless cars, and robotics. There we go. And finally, I want to toast our friends in Minnesota and EDG, where we had a great run at the Minnesota State Fair. It's kind of the fair to be at, with a couple booking of Sweet and Selfie, where we saw 9,000 exhibitors or patrons a day come through. So where we are working on a new exhibit, which is Rise of Mammals, our Expedition Dinosaur from the Deep, which will debut in 2025, and we are looking for venues. Thank you.
For those of you who haven't presented, the clicker has a big button in the middle, that's the only way to get the slide. Don't touch the button.
Even for us analog girls here. All right, hello, I'm Jody Phillip. I'm Director of Museum Partnerships and Exhibitions at Flying Fish Exhibits. And I'm here, first of all, I'm so happy that we have presentations. That we have presentations that you can download later, so I don't have to talk like nonstop. And spew everything else, so I'm gonna go a little slow. So, I'm very happy to talk about 4 new exhibitions that we are launching in the next 2 years. The first one is Mission Astronaut. The target audience for this is 8 to 12 and families. You're going to immerse yourself in the future training to become an astronaut. Guests will tackle STEM challenges that simulate real space missions. This will premiere February 2024, and then the next available slot for this is summer 25. This is about a 5,000 square foot exhibition. I guess I don't have to say next time. Following exhibition is Stardust and You, which is a working title at this point. This is such a timely topic. With the web, telescope out there, and all the different information that's coming in. And so you're going to be learning about the universe. It's going to be an immersive, interactive exhibition. You're going to discover the marvels of the universe, energy, nuclear fusion, galaxies, supernovas, and the elements of our universe that make up you. And it is aimed at families with children, though I like to say 98% of adults don't know what's in the universe. So it's a very, very timely topic, and it's going to be beautiful. It premieres in the summer of 24, and it's available 24 and onwards. The next exhibition is 7 Wonders. Our target audience for this is adults with families. There's going to be dynamic storytelling and immersive environments, artifacts, and interactives. You're going to explore the very first part of the exhibition, the 7 ancient wonders in the introductory gallery, then move on to explore the new 7 wonders of the world. And the threads behind that are what makes a wonder. Why are these down through the ages, and people have voted that these are the wonders, so it's going to be a really cool exhibition. It will premiere summer 25. Is that me? Yeah. Okay, guess what? There's a link, just click on it, and you can see all of our exhibitions. Everybody have a great night. Thank you. 30 minutes.
Hey everybody, I'm Jen Crespo. I'm the new traveling exhibit sales coordinator at the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. I'm so excited to be part of this family. So, let it roll, Sarah. Okay, right now, I'm happy to announce our next partnership with Disney Junior, the moment you've all been waiting for, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, the exhibit. Everybody do your hot dog dance. That's right. Preschoolers and their families are going to help build the best birthday party for our pal Pluto. They're going to develop their physical, cognitive, and social emotional skills. It's going to be a great big fun time. 2,500 square feet for preschoolers and their families, like I said. So, just want to linger here for a second. Barbie. Any Barbie fans in the house? Anybody see this coming? I know this lady saw this coming. Barbie is everywhere. We are booking Barbie right now, but she is finally on tour. If anybody wants to check it out, Barbie, you can be anything. The experience, it's at Cosi right now. We'd love for you to check it out. We are encouraging people to discover that no matter what your gender, your ethnicity, your background, we can make the world a better place by doing work that we love. I know you all feel that. Working with the Till Interpretive Center, we are so excited to announce that we are extending the Emmett Till and the Mamie Till Mowgli Let the World See exhibit. Starting in February, it's going out. So if anybody has any interest, hit me up. We would love to get his story out to as many people as possible. It's very powerful and impactful exhibit. So, last but not least, anybody looking for a blockbuster for the holidays? I got DC superheroes. Hit me up. Thanks, everybody.
And I just want to quickly jump in here, because I know Sarah won't say this, but she called Barbie fever before anybody else did, so she told you all so.
Hi everybody, my name is Brad Lear. I'm the Chief Creative Officer and Vice President of Marketing at Tactile Images and 3D Photoworks. Tactile Images is a company that does exactly that, create tactile images, and we're trying to do whatever we can to enhance the kinesthetic experience. So in addition to having the tactile images, we embed audio throughout, we use sense emitters. It's a really kind of full body sensory experience. We also have very strong partnerships with Getty Images and with the National Federation of the Blind. We initially set up to provide visuals to the blind community. So these are some of the things that our traveling exhibitions can do for you. There are 285 million blind and visually impaired people in the world that are hungry for this information. Oftentimes we ask blind people, what do you want to see? And they oftentimes will say, we want to see everything. And I also think that this is a really great way for a lot of institutions to fulfill their vision statements, become more fully accessible, and provide more ethical experiences. So I'm going to be talking about two exhibitions. The first one I'll be talking about is Leonardo da Vinci, artist and engineer. It's 10 tactiles and 10 fine art prints, and it includes some of Leonardo da Vinci's most famous notebook drawings, many of which people have seen over the years, but we also have voice actors, audio, sound effects, things of that sort, and all of that as well. So it's a really immersive experience. And this is a project that is kind of near and dear to my heart. I'm working very hard at this. We're very fortunate to have a strong affiliation, a strong relationship with the Space Also Science Institute, and this exhibition was produced in association with them. It's going to have 10 freestanding tactile exhibits, 10 framed photographs, but I think makes this exhibition really special, and that we've actually gone down to the Space Telescope Science Institute and interviewed many scientists face to face. So this exhibition also includes over 100 audio tracks featuring world-renowned space telescope astronomers and scientists. Control panels with braille, so this is a really fantastic exhibition. Thank you. Elaine Thatcher is my colleague, member of the Chief Executive Committee Center. We're at booth 603, so please come experience some of these in person. Thank you.
Hey everybody, it's Mark Rainberg, Evergreen Exhibitions. Do you know that? Hey Sharks, we're opening next week in Miami at the Frost Museum. I encourage everyone to go down and go see it. The exhibition was created by the Australia Museum in Sydney, Australia, Australia's first public museum. Australia hosts, I think, 2/3 of the world's shark species. Who better than the Australian Museum to create an exhibition on sharks? The debut, as it says, 1 week. It actually opened in Sydney as their debut exhibition in their new gallery. It's spared no expense, all resources to go against this. It's beautiful, I've seen it. I can't wait to go see the touring version as well. It's about 6,000 to 10,000 square feet, it's big. The models that they have are beautiful. There's one of them right there. But we don't just talk about great white sharks, we talk about all different sharks, even the quirky ones, like the Port Jackson shark, which is my favorite shark. And what's really unique about this, besides the cool models and talking about the health of the oceans, how sharks are so important to the health of the oceans, which are so important to the health of the planet, we also talk about the shark relationships of First Nations peoples to sharks. For them, sharks are revered, not feared, as
it's really trying to break that bias against sharks. It's so important to the health of the planet. And we hope this exhibition can do that. Come see it, it's great. This format doesn't really do justice to this exhibition, so I'm going to keep this brief, but we are announcing a new exhibition on cancer, because cancer touches all of us. This is going to be an experience inspired by science, designed to spark a shift in mindset from fear to curiosity, with new optimism for a future without cancer. We're partnering with the leading institution for cancer research, treatment, and care. There's so many advances that have been driven by science and research. This is a groundbreaking exhibition. Please come and see us at booth 1121 to in addition, our Above Beyond Flight exhibition and our 2D Screen Map exhibition continues to have tours and openings. They are now available in smaller footprints and still chock-full interactives. They go down to about 3,000 square feet. The full exhibition is about 6,000 square feet. So again, Park Greenberg, 1121, we're entering for Barbie. Come see us.
Good evening, I'm Tiffany Wilkinson with the Ontario Science Centre in Toronto, Canada. I'm not Heather Farmer, who is on your list, but if you email her, she'll forward it to me. So, here we are. So the Ontario Science Centre, we're just going to quickly run through some of the traveling exhibitions that we currently have available. Opening up with Mindworks, which is starting its inaugural tour soon. We're fortunate that we have kind of hold for next year and hoping for 2025, but otherwise it is available. It is our newest exhibition exploring why we think, feel, and react the way we do with Mindworks. Thoughtful, colorful, playful, and family-friendly exhibits. Mindworks keeps you in the moment as you uncover the remarkable power of your mind. The rental information that you might want to know is 7,000 square feet, flexible design to accommodate many types of display areas, which is traditional with traveling shows, and multi-station interactives targeted at families and children 8 and up. Topics to explore are emotions, influencing behavior, memory, habits, decision-making, critical thinking, and creativity. We're highlighting some of our other traveling exhibitions, one of which is Imaginate. Imaginate is being part artist, part engineer, and part scientist in this innovative incubator. And if you come by our booth 1113 over the weekend, we are highlighting our kinetic sculpture exhibits, which are part of the Imaginate exhibition, and you can take on your own kinetic sculpture to build. If you're lucky enough, there's limited available. Come see us soon. And of course, we've got circus. Oh, pardon me, going backwards. Maybe I shouldn't have to. Oh, I did it. Circus, the exhibition is 55,000 square feet. It just wrapped up a fantastic tour at Exploration Place in Wichita, and it is currently available into next year. Visitors learn about the science behind the circus by performing, examining, and living through the magic of circus. And then we have the wonderful Motion Medium, which is a 2,000 square foot exhibition focused on helping children find their inner scientists and learn about energy and motion with energy tracks and the ever popular Build Your Own Coaster, which we also have available for sale if anyone's looking for Build Your Own Coasters. I also just wanted to touch on Behind Racism. This is a very important exhibition that we have done with our Canadian partners. Behind Racism Challenge You the Way You Think is an informative and interactive exhibition that aims to raise awareness of implicit biases and how they lead to racism if left unchecked. It has had an extremely successful tour across Canada in the last 2 years in over 6 venues, and we are open to exploring partnership opportunities to expand this exhibition beyond Canada and develop something that could go more international. So please chat with us. Also, we are a venue, and that's when you want to email Heather Farmer, our Director of Business Development. Thank you very much. Stop by our booth.
I just want to know we are at our halfway point, so thank you for all our presenters. Can everyone hear okay generally? Yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down?
Okay.
All right. So
How's that?
pull your mic close as you're presenting, please.
Okay, hi.
Also, one quick note, like in the back, just kind of keep the conversations down so we can everybody hear up here. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Catherine Diaz, and I work at the Working
Museum of Science and Industry, OMSI, in sunny Portland, Oregon. Okay, where's the clicker? Here we go. Okay, so listen, we have 9 traveling exhibits, and you can find them all on our website. Today I'm only talking about one that I've never talked to you about before. It's called In Search of Her Secrets, and it came from OMSI, from the wonderful people at Columbia University and National Science Foundation. It's about earthquakes, volcanoes, and dinosaurs. And so it's oh, sorry, y'all, it's new. Okay, the drilling ship, the Joyous Resolution, it's based on research that the vessel Joyous Resolution does. It's ongoing research, it's deep sea drilling, and it tells the audience about earthquakes, volcanoes, and dinosaurs. And the cool thing about it is you can have a researcher or a scientist visit your host institution free of charge to support programming and events that are located all around the country. Again, this is it. It's a small one. It's about 1,500 square feet. So if you have an ancillary gallery or you have a small gallery, it's perfect, easy to put up, and a lot of fun. And then we have some near-term availability. In Search of Our Secrets has been rented for spring, but it's available in summer. So we have some availability in summer, fall, and spring 2025. And you can talk to us about those exhibits at booth 1004. And we also host exhibits. We have about a 12,000 square foot gallery, and Russ Rep is here. Raise your hand, Russ. He wants to talk to you about all your exhibits that might fit in our gallery at home. And that's it. Thank you.
All right, let's keep it rolling since that's up soon. We're having a great time. So I wanted to say thank you. I was calling it TREX, but it's TREX. Thank you, TREX. And to ASTC for hosting this forum. It's been great. I'm Michelle Wright, I'm the Traveling Exhibits Manager at the Minnesota Children's Museum. At the Minnesota Children's Museum, we believe that play is powerful and universal. And we create exhibits where families have fun together and children take the lead. MCM has one of the largest collections of children's traveling exhibits on the road, and our exhibits provide organizations of highly immersive educational experiences that boost attendance, engage visitors, and spark learning. In 2022, we launched 2 exhibits, Shaun the Sheep, Flock This Way, which explores social emotional learning, and Walls and Grommet Get Cracking, which has great STEM activities. We also offer these as a combined exhibit, which is about 3,000 square feet combined, called Walls and Grommet and Shaun the Sheep, Sheer Genius. We're excited to announce our newest traveling exhibit development, Game On, which is the working title, exploring the thrilling world of games. Game On challenges large muscles and big brains in the exciting world of playing games. In this new exhibit, visitors step into the world of all kinds of games, whole body, large-scale board games, familiar games with a quirky twist, games of chance, and games of strategy. Game On will be fun for the entire family and will be available for rental in spring of 2026 and is expected to be around 2,500 square feet. We still have some availability in 2024, particularly in the fall, including our Wildcats Creature Power exhibit, the STEM-powered Thomas and Friends, Explore the Rails, and Storyland, which focuses on early literacy. As a venue, we're looking for a 1,500 to 2,500 square foot exhibit aimed at children ages 3 to 9 for 2026 and beyond. So reach out to me if you have anything for that time period. If you have just any general questions, here's my contact information. But thank you so much for your time.
Good evening. My name is Nora Henry. I'm the manager of traveling exhibits at the Royal Ontario Museum. I'm thrilled to be here with this group and this event, and thank you to John and Cynthia and all for being here. And to keep it short and sweet, I'm
I'm here to talk about 2 new traveling exhibits that we have, and I need to be pushing buttons all the time. The first one, you'll recall in 2014, unfortunately, the sad news of the death of 9 blue whales that were caught in the ice off the coast of Newfoundland in Canada. ROM, our partners and the communities within Newfoundland helped us to salvage those whales, and this exhibit features one of those whales. Out of the Depths, the blue whale story. We have lots of information at our booth. We also have lovely cards at the back that you can take, so I'll just do some key features for you. There are 7 areas in this exhibit. One, we explore size. Obviously, it's a large, you can see the skeleton of the blue whale. We also have the one and only that we know, one-of-a-kind plastinated blue whale heart. It's about the size of a smart car. It was done by the organization Body Worlds in Germany forums. You're able to explore the life, how they breathe, how they dive, learn more about whales, the diet. There's an interactive station with krill and how they feed. The heart, as I mentioned, evolution, we're looking at our ancient whales. The genome, we were able to do a DNA sequencing from the salvage of those whales off our coast. And most importantly, future, what can we do and how can we protect our oceans and the marine animals that live there? Next, I'm a little bit nervous, I haven't done this in a while. Bloodsuckers, we're thrilled that this exhibit will be opening at the Field Museum, October 27th. Woohoo! Come talk to us at a booth about how the Royal Ontario Museum and Field actually sort of transported joint exhibits across the US-Canada border recently. Bloodsuckers. As much as they bug us, feeders are fascinating and are vital to the health of our ecosystem. Blood sustains life. What is in the blood that makes it so important and helps and supports our ecosystem. Sorry, I think I already said that. We're also looking at the evolution, and part of that you'll see on the photo there is the mouth parts, and wow, holy jumping. All right, come see us at booth 1123. I thought I timed this quite well. A sneak peek, some of you may want to hear more about this. We are in development an exhibit on psychedelics. I'm going to turn this over to Matt from AMH.
Hi everyone, I'm Matt from American Museum of Natural History. I've been sitting down too long, I've read my speech too many times and a bit bored by it, so I'm just going to kind of back up as we go along. But very excited, we have a new exhibition, it's opening next month in November, Secret World of Elephants. It brings visitors into the previously unseen, fascinating world of elephants, life-size models, compelling stories, and lightning interactives. We have models of proof, we've got a beautiful, beautiful model of a dwarf elephant, and then an even more beautiful model of a baby dwarf elephant. So it's just really, really nice. We're going to take people through a whole lot of different things, how elephants evolve, who their closest relatives are, what unique adaptations they have, how human and elephant behaviors are remarkably similar in many, many ways, what role they play in our culture, and really, really importantly, obviously, what role we can play in their conservation and their survival. Based on the success of our last 2 exhibitions, our large animals, TREX and sharks, which are now both booked way into 2027, you might need to move quite quick if you want to slot for this. Come see me at booth, I don't know, 1009. You'll see me. Speaking of the recent exhibitions, sharks, we just started touring our sharks exhibition. It's booked, like I said, for into 2027, whatever it is. So we now have a 2D version of this as well. And you know, our panel exhibitions have really evolved a lot over the past few years. And one thing that we're really proud of is what other museums do with these exhibitions. We have a museum down in Colombia that they invented songs and all sorts of crazy things to support their exhibitions. So come talk to me and I'll tell you what other people have been doing to make these panel exhibitions really come alive. They're way, way more than what they used to be, so it's really cool. I'm fine with this. Paradise Industries and Ghost Savers. So we work with a fantastic group at Canadian Museum of Nature. This is their exhibition. We're helping them sell that. And just like Angeline Latham from CME Stand Up. Angeline's here.
We're having a party at our roof tomorrow, a cool reception. We've got ice cream, we've got lemonade, we've got iced tea, and we've got wine. So come to the roof at 10:45 tomorrow, drink the wine. Right? And talk about that ice. And before I forget, it's opening at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science in a couple of weeks. It's an incredible exhibition. It's really, really important. Go see it in Denver. Angelina and I will be happy to talk to you all about this, and then come drink our wine tomorrow. Thank you.
Hello. I am Rachel Mastromaria, Business Development Director at the Children's Museum of Pittsburgh. And we're going to start by talking about our most recent launched exhibit called Aim High, Soaring with the Tuskegee Airmen. And this exhibit features the Black Wings American Dreams of Flight exhibition from Smithsonian Institute Traveling Exhibition Service. This exhibit just opened at Ecotarium in Rochester, Massachusetts, and it's booked through 2026, so don't delay getting a spot on this tour. And then I am very excited to announce our newest exhibit collaboration with the Charlie Harper Art Studios. I Am Wild, a Charlie Harper exhibit, is inspired by the I Am Wild book series. This exhibit will draw on the artist-inspired artwork about biodiversity. Visitors will build an appreciation for the interdependency of our environment and the creatures in it, and learn ways that they can express their feelings about nature through art. The exhibit will premiere in Pittsburgh in January of 2025 and will begin touring in September of 2025. Finally, we do have a few exhibit openings left in 2024. I'm going to skip this slide because Daniel Tiger is no longer available. So consider looking at it for spring 2025 or beyond. But we do have some openings for summer of 24. Opposites Abstract, a Mo Willems exhibit, is an interactive exhibit that invites audience to view and play with the concepts of opposites, the complicated yet simple concept through hands-on experiences and art making. And Barry Eric Carl, this is the only spot left on this tour for this classic exhibit. The exhibit will be retiring in 2025, and we have one spot left. So stop by our booth, 9:05 tomorrow. Hope to see you.
Hi everyone, I'm Evelyn from the Field Museum. So excited to chat with you today about two new traveling exhibitions that will be touring this fall. So Wild Color uses vivid specimens from our collections to take visitors on an immersive journey through the color spectrum to discover the hidden secrets of color in nature. It's really beautiful. Every gallery is modeled after a specific color and designed to evoke different feelings. So here, visitors are discovering how red is responsible for awakening the senses and, how it attracts and warms. The multisensory experience is a product of murals and sounds, smells, objects, and photo opportunities like this red throne, one of many throughout the exhibition. Wild Color, the whole purpose is to inspire joy and give visitors a reason to revel in the beauty of nature. It's 5,000 square feet and is available from summer 24 and beyond. It includes nearly 200 specimens and will be premiering at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science this November. Death, Life's Greatest Mystery is 2023's best interpretation of a topic. It's 7,500 square feet, and it's all about death as part of the cycle of life. It explores biological and cultural responses to big questions about death. It features over 100 objects, immersive environments, including a replication of what we believe is the world's largest tardigrade. As I mentioned, it's available from summer 24 and beyond. We're also pleased to offer student TREX experience, which investigates the environment of the world's most famous dinosaur through a fully articulated cast, a light show, a fleshy lifelike replica of Sue, and much more. Also available from Summer 24 and beyond. Antarctic Dinosaurs was recently reduced to 5,500 square feet and immerses visitors in the thrilling hunt for fossils in one of the world's most inhospitable environments. As I mentioned, Wild Color and Death are also available in Summer 24. If you're interested, we'd love to talk to you. Come visit us at booth 911 in Expo Hall tomorrow. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Amber Stevenson, she, her pronouns, and I'm from the Science Museum of Minnesota. First, I just wanted to introduce Neil Sutton over there. And he's waving. He's going to be the person in charge of our special exhibits. So we do rent exhibits in sizes of 5,000 to 10,000 square feet. And please see Neil if you'd like to talk to him about your exhibits. He'll be walking around the expo hall, I'm sure. But I'd like to tell you about our brand new exhibit, Nature All Around Us. This is a 4,000 to 7,000 square foot exhibit created in partnership with the Natural History Museum of Utah. And this exhibit is based on the idea that we can make a difference in our world, and we can make our world better, a better place to live by discovering, celebrating, and conserving the nature that we find in our own neighborhoods, open spaces, and waterways. And in this exhibit, visitors discovered the hidden worlds and rich ecosystems within familiar places, from our own backyard to Main Street, and they will explore different ways our daily lives are intertwined with nature, how trees cool our neighborhoods, how streams carry stormwater away from our homes, and how spending time in nearby nature keeps us physically and mentally healthy. And visitors will leave this exhibit feeling inspired to get involved in their own communities through highly interactive and immersive environments. And if you're in the market for a really unique blockbuster exhibit this coming January, February, please see me about Ultimate Dinosaurs. This is a 5,000 to 10,000 square foot exhibit that focuses on the dinosaurs that evolved in the southern hemisphere with life-size casts, prehistoric specimens, and augmented reality. Really cool exhibit. And then we have 3 exhibits that are available for summer of 2024. We have our Nature Around Us, we have Skin, Living Armor, Evolving Identity, and then Mind Matters, which focus Mental Health Mind Matters, which focuses on mental health. And I wanted to mention one more thing, that we are also a design, we do development, design, and fabrication services for other museums and organizations. So please come talk to us about your next project. Thank you very much.
If you don't know me yet, I'm Mark. Here to tell you today about build a great work we're doing at Science North to bring you some amazing visitor experiences. So our newest exhibit, Skeletons, the Wonders Within. So this is an amazing collaboration between Science North, the original Science Center, and Skulls Unlimited International. The exhibit really draws inspiration from that one childhood moment where you find an object in nature, and it can spark a lifetime of learning, discovery, commitment to science and science education. The exhibition explores the science of osteology and really celebrates the incredible biodiversity of vertebrates. So we'll learn about skeletal form and function, the relationships between humans and the animals around us, and we'll develop an appreciation and a conservation ethic for the natural world. What else? Very cool stuff. There are over 120 real skeletons. The number's actually gone up since I made the slide. Over 25,000 total bones. Really small species, really large species. We got hummingbirds, bison, giraffes, super iconic species, stuff you may never have heard of. You get to touch real bones, assemble skeletons, and there are tons of hands-on, full-body interactives. So, it will premiere in March 2024 at Science North, and we'll be booking fall 2025 and beyond. So don't wait. We also have a limited availability in January 2024 for the Science of Guinness World Records. The coolest part about this exhibit, not only do you get to learn how science can help you challenge records, set new records, but you also have this opportunity to engage your members, engage your community by having a special curated Guinness World Record attempt on your campus. So some of the cool ones we've had so far is the world's largest scissors. We've also had the world's largest slam lesson at some of our host sites. So some really cool stuff happening. We also have some other exhibits available throughout 2024, while other beyond people limits. And we have a new water exhibition that I can't tell you about, so run the booth. We did have Quincy is not able to join us, so I'm going to skip these. FYI, this is being recorded, and all of these will be sent out after the presentation.
Hi, I'm Ed. I'm with the Smithsonian Travel Exhibit Service. Science exhibits are the best the Smithsonian has to offer in science and nature, whether fully complete turnkey experiences or building yourself packages. Our exhibits are designed to make science and nature accessible to audiences of all ages and experience. Based on Smithsonian exhibit currently at the National Museum of Natural History, Sea Monsters Unearthed immerses visitors in an ancient ocean ecosystem to learn about the evolutionary and environmental forces that shape life there, and the international collaboration that unearthed these amazing fossils. At 1,500 square feet and featuring real fossils, reconstructions, murals, animations, interactives, and videos, Sea Monsters Unearthed will open in mid-2025 and tour through 2028. Knowing Nature, Stories of the Boreal Forest integrates the themes of climate change, indigenous perspectives, and the relationship between people and nature. It offers stories of resilience, strength, and hope in a changing world. This bilingual exhibit in English and Spanish with original objects, interactives, a gaming app, and audio-video elements is about 2,500 square feet. It is available in 2024 at discounted fees and in 2026 and 2027. Our ability to sell exhibits offer an affordable way to license fully designed exhibit content with ready-to-print graphics, customizable templates, design drawings, floor plans, and fabrication and installation instructions. Our DIY science exhibits are available anytime, including New Moon Rises, Habitat, and X-ray vision Fish Inside Out. Other fully booked or nearly fully booked science exhibits include Waterways, Life in 1 Cubic Foot, and Narwhal, Revealing the Arctic Legend. I'd like to introduce site's new scheduler, Nicole Fumietti, who will be at our booth, as I will this weekend, our booth number 1010. We have a really cool Narwhal model. Please stop by, check it out. Thank you.
I always have to pull the mic down, so good evening, everyone. Big button, here we go. Have you noticed in all the modern music, no one seems to sing about themselves? It's always so-and-so featuring someone, and I often come to these conferences by myself, and I felt like I had to keep up. So everybody say hi to Clay in the back, because now it's John featuring Clay, so I think I'm making progress. So I got on my PowerPoint, I made this really cool slide that had all the venues we've ever been at, scrolling through, and these wonderful comments we got from them popping up on the other side, and then I remembered that Cynthia wanted a PDF, so I couldn't have that. So I made this cool word cloud, and of course you expect to see words like science and exhibit, but I was excited to see things that talk about a partner and relationship, because a lot of times it's not what kind of exhibit you're buying, or what kind of exhibit you're developing with someone, but who you're developing with. So in lieu of a presentation tonight, I made a 2-question trivia contest. So this is open to everyone. So this is a modern film camera. Can anyone tell me how many frames per second these cameras shoot at?
30. 28.
30 is standard definition, so what's high definition? I'll give you half point. So high definition, anyone? 60, thank you very much. So, okay, we interrupt this 2-question trivia contest for a short commercial about Guinness World Records. As Mark mentioned, there's one slot available in the next 2 years. You can see him. Okay, so now we move on to the Guinness World Record title for fastest camera. Anybody know how many frames per second the world's fastest camera has? 200. What year over here? 3,000? Yes, camera. Anybody else? Anybody more than 3,000? 2 million. 2 million? Wow, what kind of cameras he developing? Okay, so the answer is actually 4.31 trillion. Okay? I didn't try. 4.31 trillion. So, Guinness World Records. Be amazed, be amazing. Anyone who stood up here tonight and said, we think it's the world's largest, the world's best, or whatever, you really need to come see us to get that verified. Thanks, guys.
My name is Carrie Reed, and my company is Dolan Projects. I empower museums and science centers through traveling exhibitions. I consult with producers on new projects and to support bookings. Some of these clients include Hero Lab, Illusion Projects, Science North, Smithsonian Museums, Sites, Copper Gallery, and ACME. I also consult with museums and science centers looking for support with shopping, negotiating, and planning for incoming future exhibitions. Not just another projection show, Sensory Odyssey was carefully developed to engage all senses of your visitors while offering opportunity to draw on your collections to complement the experience. Sensory Odyssey explores the living wonders of our planet in 7 rooms or habitats with soundscapes, scents, and textures. Originally presented by one of our partners, the French National Museum of Natural History in Paris, the exhibition welcomed 226,000 guests, and now on display at Art Science Museum in Singapore. The North American tour begins next year. From the producer and operator of Sensory Odyssey, I'd like to introduce you to an exhibition that has successfully toured throughout Europe for a decade. The exhibitry has been updated, the loans from the U.S. Space and Market Center have been renewed, and a VR component has just been released. This large-scale exhibition shows visitors what it's like for an astronaut to live in space. Simulators, as seen at Space Camp at the Rocket Center, are a major feature of the exhibition, making it highly experiential. ACME's Wonderland is the first ever large-scale immersive exhibition celebrating the timeless stories of Lewis Carroll and Alice's adventures on screen. The exhibition includes 300 rare, never-before-seen original objects and props, 10 immersive environments, and playful digital experiences, theater sets, and furniture. Wonderland welcomed 170,000 visitors in Melbourne, performing on the Te Papa in New Zealand, and then in Perth. This is from the Science Center, and these exhibitions are coming to North America soon. And Barbie, a cultural icon, actually was just at the Telespark Science Center, and they broke attendance records and broke TikTok with 700,000 views. I don't have a booth, so please come and find me.
Good evening. My name is Anne Rashford, and I'm with the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. And we have a wonderful exhibit, Numbers in Nature and Mirrored Maze. It started out as a permanent exhibit at MSI, and now is a traveling exhibit. It is a really incredible exhibit that has lots of interactives and immersive theater, and the highlight, of course, is a 2,000 square foot mirror maze. We are replacing the hardware, replacing the graphics, really getting it ready for its next stop, which will be at Fernbank in Atlanta. After that, we will have spots available in the fall, but we are also considering selling it. So it's a 6,000 to 8,000 square foot exhibit, so if you're looking for a great way to get math content into your building and a wonderful mirror maze, please come in and talk to us about that. We developed an exhibit called From the Ground Up, Black Architects and Designers, that profiles 24 Black architects, past, present, and emerging. This is a on-demand exhibit. It's printable, but it also lets you get it when you need it, when you want it. It fits your space, and it also lets you provide content into the exhibition. So it's a wonderful exhibit. It's nicely priced, and we're happy to talk to you about that as well. The other thing I wanted to share with you is we We are opening up an exhibit on March 007 called 007 Science. And it was intended to be just for MSI only. We have partnered with Eon Productions, the Ian Fleming Foundation, the International Spy Museum, Lucy Creative, and Ravenswood, and we are now considering traveling it. So we have to make the decision probably in the next 3 to 4 months because we have to increase the license of the IP. So we are in booth number 912, so if you're interested, please come and see us. 007 Inventing the World of James Bond is more than 100 different artifacts, great hands-on interactives, and more than 15 of the vehicles that you've seen in the Bond films. So we're excited to share that with you. This is not a secret because I did see it on the Aztec website, but next year Chicago is hosting Aztec, and so we'd love to welcome you along with our partners in the field, the Nation Museum, the Chicago Children's Museum, and the Adler. So look forward to seeing you November 11th in Chicago.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cynthia Dunya, and I'm the Senior Director of Business Development, responsible for distribution and sales of our exhibitions and immersive products at National Geographic. As you may know, our museum is temporarily closed for renovations. As National Geographic steps into a new era of exploration, we are transforming our public space to advance our commitment to exploring, protecting, and illuminating the wonder of our world. The reimagined base camp will include an expanded museum and new public spaces. Our touring exhibition programs continues, however, and we are quite excited about projects that are lined up in the coming months and years. One such project currently in development is the Wonder Lab. It will be a 7,000 square foot exhibition based on the work of biologist, award-winning photographer, and National Geographic explorer Anand Varma. Varma has founded Wonder Lab, a physical space in Berkeley, California, where he will develop innovative storytelling techniques to create images and videos that push the boundaries of how we understand the invisible world. Wonder Lab serves as an incubator for ideas and talent by offering mentorship and education opportunities for aspiring scientists and storytellers to cultivate their skills in visual communication. The exhibition will feature immersive media such as multi-screen projections and video. Hands-on interactives will support the exhibition's main stories, placing visitors into scientific discoveries. The scenic set the mood to be engaging and memorable. Wonder Lab will be available starting in 2025. We still have availability for the Beyond King Tut experience. And the award-winning Becoming Jane exhibition has been extended until spring 2027. So we don't have a booth this year, but please find me or my colleague Jeff Wyatt. We'll be happy to talk to you about this and other projects that we have going on. Thank you.
We have Kelly and Kathy and just 2 more presentations, but don't leave because there's more after that. There's one more award to hand out and a little special treat, video treat for you guys. So stick around, don't let that happen.
So you got that going for you. Hey everybody, great to see you. So, I know I've been talking about amazing pollinators for a while now. But every time I stand up here, it's because it's a new exhibit. We've been continuously adding to it for the last couple of years. And for the first year or 2, we were just perfecting the game. Become a pollinator, choose your pollinator, and try to survive. But now we're rounding out the content. In 2023 alone, we've added a How to Help room, a pollinator theater, an awesome gaze-up gallery, And next, I just sent the art to the printer, a seek and find room with a bunch of activities around community science. Stop me if you've heard this before, but Mazes and Brain Games, yeah, blah, 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 super popular, did 500,000 visitors in Denver and Boston, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, we are finally making our copy of it for smaller galleries. So now everybody can get in on the colorful, problem-solving, creative development we're at. I lost my space. Anyway, so it's STEM or STEAM or answer. Anywho, it's opening in January and it's available next summer. See Jack and watch parents get as totally zoned in as their kids do. Speaking of Jack, he's the guy to see about a couple of slots you have available. Oh my God, I hit the wrong button. So anyway, that was amazing. Copy. You got that? And availability. Next summer we have, next spring, Dinosaur Revolution, always popular. Tropical Odyssey, Pacific Science Center loved it this past year. And American Adventure still blows people away. It's that cool. Wait a minute, I want to. Yeah, next summer, Mason Brain Games, as I mentioned, Rainforest, you're kidding. And next fall is your first opportunity to get Amazing Brain Games or Mission Aerospace because they've been booked solid for a while and now not. And we're all about active learning, and our exhibits are affordable, wonderful, and check us out. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm I'm Kathy Graff, representing the exhibits team. So we have one shared email. You can email and reach any of us from the Science Center in New York. So we travel a dozen small traveling exhibitions, much smaller in scale than most of what you see. We work with a lot of small to mid-sized museums, children's museums, libraries, a variety of different venues. Everything we have is pretty small, it's affordable. All but one travels in one truck. Easy to set up with 2 people. We send tools, we send technical manuals. We have we work with about 200 museums. Most of them come back as repeat renters. So we're flexible, we're small, we're fleet of foot. Work with a lot of different places, from natural history museums, gardens, this, that, or the other. We also tour for people. So we're touring exhibitions, not just ones we develop, but also for 4 partner museums. So that is really fun, and we bring them to our museum, we get them ready for national tours. So if you have something you think might turn into a driving exhibition, please come to this. We have lots of different subjects, from sound, turtles, bicycles, penny farthings. So you kind of got the gist of what we do, that we're small. Brand new exhibition, Life on the Edge, Search for Exoplanets and Extremophiles, in conjunction with the astronomers at Cornell University. We have a brand new exhibition we're touring called Building Buddies. Oh man, our visitors are so sad it's gone. It was on for 4 months. So it's a little different measurement, building with blocks and things like that. So that gives you a sense of the kind of crazy things we do. Come visit us at booth 707, and you can have a tape measure in metric and inches as a people will. And I want to shout out to you all for organizing this. It's a long timer who's been to these at 7:30 in the morning on Sunday mornings. This is a great time. There are twice as many people as I've seen, and this is great.
All right. So that wraps up our presenters for the evening. But wait, there's more. We had so much interest, and there always is, and so we appreciate all of you responding so quickly to sign up to present. We had a few that weren't able to make the list, and so those who submitted slides will be included on the presentation that will be sent out via email after this. But we did want to recognize a few exhibit vendors, since we did prioritize those with traveling exhibits touring to present. We do want to give a shout out to our vendors, and specifically our sponsors who are vendors, who Ravenswood and also Culture Nut, who are supporting this event and weren't given the chance to speak about the product. So they will be included in our presentation that will be sent out after this. So thank you to those and to our other traveling exhibition vendors who are the ones that make it possible for us to do all this work. And we want to make sure that those vendors are appreciated and included in this event as it moves forward. And we have
I am an exhibits person, not an events person, so just pretend like you never saw all of that behind the scenes stuff. Special shout out to the folks who are volunteering on this event. So this is completely produced through volunteers, and we adore everyone who volunteered their time to make this happen. So special shout out to AJ Gailey, Debbie Donahue, Laura Keith from the Science Museum of Minnesota. If you don't know her, she is running around taking pictures for me and was at the registration desk. And Daniel Guyton from OMSI, we love you all. And thank you so much to the folks who served on our nomination committee to ensure that we were taking everyone into consideration as we rolled out these awards. So AJ Gailey served on that, as well as Joe Imholt from the Bakken Museum, and our friend here, Abby Bish at the Franklin Institute. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And now, as John said, we have a little special treat. But before we get into that, we just want to do a little highlight on one of our sponsors. So thank you so much for Lucy Creative, everything that you do to support our industry. We really appreciate it.
And don't leave after this, we still have one more award to give out as well. To all our sponsors.
I'm here to welcome you to the in memoriam portion of our program, a special time when we pay tribute to popular traveling exhibits our field has produced, but have since been put out to pasture. But before our hosts bid a fond farewell to the golden oldies, I want to make one last appeal that we reconsider. So now, my top 10 reasons we should bring these memorable exhibits out of retirement and put them back into circulation. Ladies and gentlemen, the top 10 reasons retired exhibits should tour again. Number 10, they're excited to experience the post-COVID world. Number 9, they want to meet a whole new generation of child bandits. Number 8, a good scrubbing by the custodial staff might feel delightful. Number 7, they want to see what inflation has done for the gate price. Number 6, after years in the closet, they want to come out. Number 5 reason exhibits in their golden years should come out of retirement. They feel entitled to the attention. I know I do. Number 4, they want to see today's lab-grown dinos in a cage match, the animatronic one. Amber, you like that, huh? Number 3, dude, Gen Z thinks capital grade tube technology is sick. Number 2, they no longer believe warehousing is the answer to ridding society of its undesirables. And number 1 reason traveling exhibits should be brought out of retirement. They're old enough to take a shot at the presidency. And now, I tribute to traveling exhibits that have gone before. Thank you.
But we do have one more award to give out, and I'd like to invite Matt West to come up and award the Best Traveling Exhibition of 2023. So we appreciate your patience with us and all you guys coming out tonight for this. We do intend to do this sort of event again at AAM next year. It'll probably be more of an AAM event than an ASTC event, just because that's in terms of the awards ceremony. But that will be coming up again in the future. So we hope you will participate with us and nominate and vote for traveling exhibitions next year. So Matt, we're helping with announcing the nominees, but if you want to come up and be up here for when the folks come up, and you're welcome to say a few words if you like.
He entitled me to a few words, so I've already run out. But I would like to thank the current, and you've read a great list of folks who have been involved in continuing the Traveling Exhibits Forum. And several people tonight have asked me, well, just how did this thing start? And I was trying to think, well, I think the glaciers had receded most of the way when we started having early morning breakfasts to talk about what might be available to somebody, somewhere, sometime for something. And it has matured, and as I last year moved onward, I'm just really pleased to have the evolution of it occur the way it is. I think we should all be very, very, very thankful and positive to the Museum X people for what they have pulled together from the body that I started, which is now But I must admit one thing, that many of you might know that I started life as a research paleontologist. And when I realized that the Traveling Exhibits Forum was now the TREX, I couldn't help but think, my gosh, I created a dinosaur.
And on that note,
We don't leave with the award yet, Anthony. We're going with the nominees for Best Traveling Exhibition. Jurassic Oceans, Monsters of the Deep, Natural History Museum, London. Creatividad Silvestres, Wild Creativity, OMSI. Ocean Experience, Flying Fish. Julia Child, A Recipe for Life, Flying Fish. Disney 100, The Exhibition, Seminole Exhibitions. Bloodsuckers, Legends to Leeches, Royal Ontario Museum. And the winner is, drumroll please, for our final award of the night.
Thanks, y'all. We are so lucky to work with a team of passionate, incredible, talented people, and we cannot wait to take this home to them. They're going to be so delighted.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Thank you to all the designers, developers, fabricators, technicians, and everyone who worked on this exhibit. And sorry to everyone who is going to have the longest linger times of individual components that you've ever experienced. Because it's like 12 to 14 minutes, which is maybe not okay, but you'll love it, it'll be great.
We're gonna go to the public house afterwards, because it's close. Close, not close.
Thank you all for coming tonight. We only have the place till 9:30, so if you want a drink, go get it quick before the bar closes. And we will see you for the rest of the conference, and feel free to send any feedback to us. Have a good night.
Everyone, thank you.